Now, it might be difficult for you to wrap your head around this, but just a few years ago, my testosterone was almost zero. 11 nanograms per deciliter to be precise. Now, if you clicked play to watch this video, chances are you have low testosterone. Now, normally when I talk to people about low T, I need to list out all the symptoms like depression, low sex drive, stubborn body fat that just won't go away, and also extreme difficulty gaining muscle mass. But quite frankly, you're already here for a reason. Telling you what you already know, what you're living on a daily basis, is kind of like preaching to the choir. So what is helpful is telling you how I raised my testosterone naturally in just 18 short months, all the way up to 1192 nanograms per deciliter. And for your reference, that's above the clinical reference range. And this was all without drugs, without gels or shots, and I didn't even use supplements. Now, I'll get into more details here in a minute on what I did to achieve this huge change so quickly, but before that, I want to point something out to you. If I can do this, if I can naturally raise my testosterone by almost 1,200 points, then you totally can too. That might sound cliche to say, but here's the cold hard truth. I have a brain tumor that blocks testosterone production. Well, it did anyway, until I followed the steps that I later outlined in the Test Shock program. Now, the first edition of this program was sold as a Testosterone IO program in 2013 and 2014, and it helped thousands of guys just like you increase their testosterone to the top end of the medical reference range with just a simple plan and some hard work and dedication. Now, I've had success stories from 20-year-olds, late teens, and also more frequently now from guys in the 35 to 55-year-old range. Now, most people chalk up low testosterone problems to quote-unquote natural age decline, but I'm going to be real with you here for a second. That's just an easy way for the pharmaceutical industry to sell you prescription testosterone therapy, which, let's be honest here, can cost thousands of dollars a year in medical bills and insurance premiums. And for what? So you can build a dependency on rubbing a goo on your chest and arms for the rest of your life? I say screw that. When I was diagnosed with a tumor, I was prescribed all sorts of meds and hormone therapy just like these. But instead of trying to treat my symptoms with these band-aids, I decided to get to work figuring out how to solve the actual problem itself, naturally, with just proper training, proper nutrition, and lifestyle enhancements. Now, luckily I was in Duke's neuroscience program and I had access to the best research available. So over the next 18 months, I worked very hard and did a lot of self-experimentation, and I finally cracked the code. Now, what's this solution that I'm talking about? Well, you're looking at it. It's the Test Shock program. I'm not going to sit here and ramble on about all the million reasons why my program is a magic bullet. Why not? Because one, the results speak for themselves. Thousands of guys went through the last version of this program and naturally optimized their testosterone. They gained significant muscle mass, dropped the body fat, especially the belly fat and love handles, and saw their sex drive jump back within weeks. Now, there's a reason that this program was the #1 best-selling testosterone enhancement program on the ClickBank Internet Marketplace for 2014. And now I've redesigned, updated, and revisited it to make it even more badass in this new version, which is Test Shock. Also, second, now if I learned one thing in the first version of this program, and I'm working with tons of clients, it was how to immediately identify the difference between the guy who knocks it out of the park, who gets insane results in just a matter of months, and the guy who whines and moans like he's some kind of a victim in the world that is out to get him. Now, I want to personify these two people here for a second. Let's call these two guys Badass Brad and Victim Vinny. Now, on the surface, they're starting in the same place. They both have low testosterone issues, or maybe low end of normal range, but they just want to increase it up to the high end so they can get that animal sex drive, that dense lean muscle, and finally get rid of that stubborn body fat on their torsos, probably around their lower belly. So again, same starting place. All the badass Brads out there get a program like this one, they learn everything they need, and I'm serious, it literally has everything. And instead of continuing to waste their time and mental energy diving through more endless forum sinkholes, full of victim Vinnies, mind you, they go out and put the advice into action. When you find a well-researched program that spells out the solution so simply, eliminating all thought from the process, results become easy. Take action on what you know. Now, Badass Brads take action. They're patient, thoughtful, and tenacious, and they get results. On the other hand, we have Victim Vinnies. If this is you, and you know if it is, you have two choices. The first, you can leave right now, head back to your forum, surfing, all the forum posts with all the other victim Vinnies, and you can have a nice life. Or, second, you can take a step in a positive direction. Heck, this might be a life-changing moment for you. The only thing standing between your victim Vinny past and your badass Brad future is a decision to change. Psychology is an extremely powerful thing. All you need to do is make the choice. Okay, now that all the victim Vinnies left, it's safe to assume that if you're watching this right now, you're a badass Brad. Or you just made the decision to be one. Either way, let's get down to business. You have two immediate options. This new test track program is available in both PDF and audiobook format. I know a lot of you guys like both listening and reading, so I wanted to put together a full spectrum package for you. Now if you scroll down, you'll see the deluxe package. You can get immediate download access to the full PDF program, including 3 6-month training regimens, sample recipes, and every single piece of testosterone boosting advice you could ever hope to find. Now this bundle also includes full audiobook version with extra commentary from yours truly. You can listen to it in your car, at the gym, or walking the dog, wherever you like to listen to podcasts and audiobooks. Now the second option is available for just $97. This option is the same as the first option, just without the audiobook version and all the bonuses. The full PDF program, the training regimens, recipes, it's all yours, available for instant download. It's really simple. This program is very straightforward, it works, and it churns out badass Brads. Now check out the rest of this page below for more details. Order your copy right now and start reading it in minutes. I'm Christopher Walker. I chose to be a badass Brad. Now join me, and I'll see you on the inside.